Juan Marquez. And how about this man? Not only a pound-for-pound fighting great, but when it comes to entertaining fights, there may be none better than this man. It's Fernando El Feroz Vargas. Here comes an absolute legend out of Oxnard, California. Who could forget his battles in the 90s with the best of the best in his division?
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the amateur great from Oxnard, California, introducing the two-time world champion, El Feroz, Fernando Vargas.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. They exchange punches. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nice stop, but that won't score. That counter shot lands. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
The perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Switched off completely. Don't worry about that round. Let's go.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about it.
But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
And there's the bell to start round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
That's his round.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook was off target. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Marquez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. Don't
start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Okay. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The courage on display here is incredible. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Marquez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You're starting to make mistakes, you're switching off.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll write it out.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Misses with the right uppercut. Marquez is rocked.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Jab slick.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
What you doing? The gaps will appear. Stay focused. Don't let him...
You got complacent.
There's the bell to start round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
You're gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They block that jab. He blocks that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Think back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
And he scores with the counter. The perfect counter lands. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The jab just got blocked. Punches have to hurt. And that hook misses. Missing with the left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Gaps will appear. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
And there's the bell for round 9. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter shot. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. The jab just got blocked. A perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Marquez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Back the defense on end and think about what you do. Good work.
Fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything.
And there's the bell to start round 10. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we... And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez.
The referee's got him. Watch him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Looks like he's leading, and he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez.
Oh, Oh, he's down, he's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner needs to think.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Marquez is hurt.
Beautiful, sneaky shot.
Well, Johnny, it's a majority decision win. Did you think it was going to be that close?
I didn't think it was going to be that close. I really didn't. I thought this was a one-sided fight. It was like a walk in the park. But for the fight to be so close shows how much these fighters